Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf Shir sponsor Nishma Sar Yaakov Shalom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding in Shavuos Daf Mem. The Gemara in the Elam Udalef brings a Meimro, someone who's turned Chitim and Tzorin, and he was moide. One of them is Chayav. So it says of Yitzchok Yishar, that's a very good idea. V'chen Omar Rabbi Yochanan, this is what Rabbi Yochanan said as well. Says the Gemara, so Reish Lakish disagreed. Usually Reish Lakish is bar plukto of Rabbi Yochanan, and if he says that Rabbi Yochanan agrees, Mashra Reish Lakish does not agree. Says the Gemara, not necessarily Reish Lakish not agreeing, but Rabbi Yitzchak did not hear Reish Lakish's opinion. Why not? Either Mishe Avashoy Levishotiklei, meaning Reish Lakish did not respond to Rabbi Yochanan right away. He used to wait before answering or replying to Rabbi Yochanan's Meimra. He used to wait a little. He used to wait for Rabbi Yochanan to explain himself a little bit more, as Rashi says. Interesting enough, Rashi in Chulin says that when Reish Lakish used to argue with Rabbi Yochanan, he used to wait a little bit before he came to argue. So in any case, Rabbi Yitzchak did not know if Reish Lakish will agree or disagree with Rabbi Yochanan. Ikadamri, some say that Reish Lakish wasn't just waiting, but he was drinking, and therefore he did not respond to Rabbi Yochanan's opinion. Says Rashi, what does it mean he was drinking? Reish Lakish was drinking Mayo b'beis medrasha. He was drinking water in the beis medrash, and that's why he did not respond to Rabbi Yochanan. What is Rashi trying to say that he was drinking water? Why specifically water? Maybe he was drinking wine. Maybe why not? Because wine, once you drink wine, you can't be moira. But maybe he was drinking another mashke. How do you know he was drinking water? Rashi says clearly he was drinking water. So the beautiful he'ara on this Rashi we find in the following sugya. The Gemara in B'choros Davim Dalul Bey says not to drink water in public. So Taisus brings over there, and from Hilchos Derech Eretz, that when a person is drinking in public, he should move his face to the other side, so people should not see him drinking water. Ends Taisus and says, near the nokad maim, specifically speak about water, water, one drinks only if he's thirsty. Other drinks, people do drink together. What is Taisus trying to say? What is Taisus referring to? Water, you need to move to the other side. What about other drinks? So Mogen Avraham and Simon Kuf Ayin Siv Kotan Zayin, he learns from this Taisus that water is only b'shas seudo. You have to turn your face. Shalom b'shas seudo, you don't have to. But shar mashkin, even shaloi b'shas seudo, you have to turn your face. Because in Hilchos Derech Eretz, you speak about someone who's drinking birabim. Birabim means he's in a meal and everybody's around him. And there we say that water has to turn around. And Toys adds to that, because water people drink alone. So what is Toys trying to tell me? Everyone learns, the pshat is like this. Water you could drink alone, so therefore you don't have to turn your face when you drink water if you're not in the middle of the meal when you're in front of everybody else. But other mashkim, you always drink together with somebody else. So other mashkim, you always have to turn your face, not only when you're in a seuda, because you're always going to be with other people. But the Lior Rabba argues. The Lior Rabba there in Archaim Simon Kuf Ayin Siv Koton Ches, he brings the Mogen Avraham. He says, no, the pshat is the opposite. He says, "Mashra dafka b'mayim yesh chiluk ben shas seudo. Al b'shar mashke afilu sheloi b'shas seudo ein tzech la'afoich." Meaning, he learns what Torah is trying to tell me is why did the Hilchos Derech Eretz tell us that you're not allowed to drink water berabim? Because water sometimes you can be alone. So therefore, a mechalek between when you're alone, not alone. But shar mashke didn't speak about because shar mashke you're always with people, and the fact that the Hilchos Derech Eretz did not speak about it tells me that shar mashke you could drink always in front of other people. And maybe the pshat of the Rabbi is because water is see-through. So when you drink water, you can see your mouth. It's not davaroi. Other mashkim, you can't see through it, so therefore you can do it even in front of other people. And the Rabbi is medagdef in Piskei Taisus there in B'choros that says, "In shoysi mayim lo b'shas seuda b'fnei rabbi." You don't drink water and shas seuda in front of rabbim. Aval shar dvarim shoysim. You could drink all the drinks in front of other people. So it comes out as a machlekes Mogen Avraham and the Rabbi. Are you allowed to drink something else except water, besides water, in front of other people? So in the Haggais and Oris, there's in the new print of the Levush, they bring from Rabbi Yaakov Yehuda Oish Miprak. That he is bring a right from our Rashi. And he says from our Rashi, you see, like the Lior Rabbah. Rashi says that Reish Lakish was drinking water. How does Rashi know that he was drinking water? Maybe he was drinking something else. But according to this, it makes a lot of sense. Because according to the Lior Rabbah, you could drink other mashkin in front of other people. So why was Reish Lakish not replying and answering to Rabbi Yochanan if he was drinking something else? He could stay there in front of Rabbi Yochanan and answer. Says Rashi, he was not drinking mashkim, he was drinking water. Water, you have to turn your face to the other side. So Reish Lakish was not right there present to answer to Rabbi Yochanan. That's why he didn't answer. That's why Rashi says it's water. To tell me why he turned his face around, why Reish Lakish wasn't available to answer. From here you see the only water is a problem, not shar mashkim. That shows us how you have to medayek on every word in Rashi. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.